we are, top of the first really big hill. Oh, 15 minutes to walk up there. It's so steep. No way I could have done it with the me and the bike loaded up. Probably couldn't have even done it without the gear actually. It's so steep. But it's a fantastic start to this, the Trans Cambrian Way. So I've done about 4 or 5 miles, I think, 5 maybe 6 miles out of Knighton. But just me and Martha in beautiful sunshine and light winds. Perfect. What a view. More gates. But what a view. Oh, this is fantastic. Right, well that's part 1 of the Trans Cambrian done. Found myself a nice little spot under a tree to stretch my bivvy bag out for the night. But oh, it's a very hard start from Knighton. Some big hills. But the scenery is beyond. It's been so nice. This ride across the top of, oh, I don't actually know where we are at the moment, Glyndŵr's Way I think, is just unbelievably nice. All I can hear is the sound of sheep, very distant sheepdogs, and the occasional red kite. It's absolutely beautiful. Ah, even there again, part 2 of the Trans Cambrian Way. After a very, very cold night. There was even a little bit of ice on my bivvy bag this morning, so it was pretty cold. But oh, amazing sunshine again and stunning views. So let's see if we can do the next 50 miles or so without any issues. So enjoyable. Well, I haven't travelled far yet this morning, but top of this first hill is making me blow a bit, so I thought I'd stop and show you this spectacular view I'm being treated to this morning. Oh, it's incredible. There's a campsite about a kilometre over there, but oh, this is just fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Right. Handling is definitely not the same on a fully loaded bike. Well, not even fully loaded, but loaded I'm the same. This is a bit different. Still so beautiful. Whoop. Very wet this morning. This looks like the first river crossing of the day. Yep. Which bit we're going to go for? It's pretty bloody deep actually. Oh, it is deep. That was deep. Wet feet. Well, what do I do now? That looks really deep. After all the rain we've had, there's no way I'm going to ride it. Ugh. Cold wet feet looks like. Oh man. Oh well, here we go. Oh, that's so cold. Oh, it's really fucking deep. That's proper fucking deep. That's nearly up to the hubs. Glad I didn't try and ride it. I think I'll just empty my shoes out. Oh, after a little road section, nice quiet roads, I've got this beautiful forestry gravel track now. This is such a nice route, so varied. Lost in the forestry trails. The one that was on my route doesn't appear on the ground. So now we're making it up. This is nice. Riding through the woods. Somewhere northeast of Ryder, I think. So I'm going to try and make Ryder for lunch and have some proper food. It's been very hard this morning, much harder than I was expecting. And I had to do a lot more pushing the bike, so consequently progress is pretty slow. I think we've done 25 kilometres in just over 3 hours, which is pretty mental and slow, but so much fun. Hard but fun. I've come through Gulfisano, on my way down towards Ryder now, and I'm really ready for my dinner. I've actually ridden this track in the other direction before, so it's quite nice to be on something familiar. Nice little stretch, Elan Valley Cycle Trail. Unfortunately, the cafe I was banking on in Ryder was closed for refurbishment. It was a bit of a bugger. So I'm now pinning my hopes on the visitor centre at Elan Village. Otherwise, I'm going to be one hungry mountain biker. Well, climbing up out of Elan Village now. Got cafe legs. But that was actually a nice bit of food and a very welcome dinner break. So, climbing up through the old ancient woodlands now. It's really pretty. Lots of oak. It's a good old climb now, this straight after dinner. I know this one well. In fact, I know most of this afternoon section. There's only a couple of short bits that I haven't done before. So hopefully a few less navigational issues this afternoon, and we can press on a bit, as I'm only about halfway to where I want to get, and it's already 1:30. So keep on plodding. The view's opening out now. Incredible. Just walked up that steep hill. I've gone into energy efficiency mode. So if I'm pushing too hard on the hills, it's just easier to get off and walk. Anyway, here we go. into the Elan estate properly now and heading up into the Elan valleys. Can't believe I've locked in with this weather. I love this place. Whew. A little rock bike. Ah, this is steep. Look at the gate down here as well. Luckily the gate is open. Fuck, this is steep. Coming to now. That's fucking steep. Shit. What the hell? I think a bit of wee came out then. I'm going to look at the very steep as well. Yeah, and we're through. Just like riding on ice. I've given up trying to keep my feet dry. Pretty much soaked from the waist down anyway. Nearly. I'd have a bash at riding down them, but I'm not sure I can ride up it. Or hike a bike. Bloody hell. This is hard work today. Whee. Well, the bits of this sunken road that they call it, that are rideable, well, rideable for me anyway, are actually really enjoyable. But some of them steep bits with bloody water cascading down, there's absolutely no way. I'm just not good enough to get up them, especially not with all the weight on the bike. This has been still a lot of fun. I've done this track a few times on the gravel bikes. This is the first time on the mountain bike. Some of these bigger puddles I am walking around. Clearwen Reservoir. Nice bit of easy gravel for a few miles. It's big, flat and open. I've taken my helmet off. I'm trying to cool down. It's been like 25 degrees this afternoon. Absolutely scorching. I don't know if I'm going to get to my intended night stop, but I've still got about 25 miles to go, or sort of 40 kilometres. Let's just see if we can pick up some time around this easy road around the Clearwen. Water levels are pretty low, look. Haven't seen it that low for a while. Grinding back up another hill. Beautiful with the dam in the distance. Let's see if we can get a look. How's that? There's the dam. Oh my. Oh, that looks deep. Oh, like we're walking through again, girl. Oh my god, that's cold. That's deep too. So cold. Shoes full of water again. Now that's a downhill. That's absolutely spectacular weather today. I have been so lucky. That. Unbelievable. So the Trans Cambrian turned right back there onto another bridleway, but I'm looking at the time and it's 5 o'clock. I really want to get to the spot I pinned for my endpoint tonight, so I'm going to ride the roadway to it as far as I can. I've done that section of the Trans Cambrian several times before, the bit that I'm missing, so I don't mind too much for that, but given the time I really want to make my endpoint, so I'm going to crack on. Back on the detour still. It's, into the golden hour sunset. Look, that's beautiful evening. Dropping down this lovely road into Cummistreth eventually. Oh, it's so nice at this time of day. There's no wind. Absolutely beautiful. Well, I'll tell you now, there ain't going to be much left in the tank at the end of the day. What a hard day. What a seriously hard day. Oh, we don't want to fuck this up. This really would be a fucking major fuck up. Fucking hell. I think we'll use the bridge. So, I made it to Nant Rees Bothy. The extra effort was really worth it. I don't know how much you can see because there's only candlelight and torchlight in here, but I've got everything up drying. Socks, shoes, sleeping bag from last night. Candles in the window. It's lovely. There's a bench to sit and loads of beds. So it's a bit of a trek for the water, but all the effort today was it was worth getting here. I've got the fire roaring, it's nice and warm in here. I'm gonna have a cozy night. Well, time to say goodbye to Nant Rees Bothy. Been a lovely warm night. Fortunately I didn't sleep very well, but the sun's out and this is going to be the end of the Trans Cambrian. About another 30k to go, I think. Let's get it done. Well, straight into it. Straight uphill from the Bothy. Nothing like an easy start to the day, eh? But, weather is amazing. chilly this morning, especially in wet socks and shoes and shorts, but just absolutely loving this. So nice. Just left Llangurrig, heading up towards the Hafren Forest now. Cycled this bit before, well, any other direction anyway. It was pretty muddy last time. I hate to think what it'll be like after all the rain we've had. But hey, we're making progress on the Trans Cambrian Way, and oh, what a journey. Come on, off you go. Oh, it's muddy. Always, I've already dropped a foot a couple of times. It's so much harder when the bike's loaded up. Trying to control it. I've also got the tyres pumped up a bit firmer than they should be really for mud, but this route's all a bit of a compromise. Still, all good fun. That's my first over the bars. Oh, it doesn't look anything. I hit that, the front wheel just sunk, and I was a passenger. I got grass in my helmet. Oh, jeez. Oh, fuck, that hurt. Oh. Don't think I've broken anything, but I think we'll have a little walk for a bit. That shook me up there. It's the only problem when you're out on your Todd. You'll be so careful, and boy did I not see that coming. Oh, pulled my right thumb a bit. Oh. Yeah, that hurt. Whew. It seems the bike survived the over the bars. I think I've hurt my right wrist, thumb. I think I just pulled everything. We'll live. Oh, could have done without that. And I'm soaking wet now as well. That really doesn't help. How deep is it today? Well, it's pretty fucking deep actually. Slippy. Bloody hell. That was deep and slippy. Oh, big steep climb up from a place called Stay a Little, and then 5 lock gates in short succession to carry the bike over. And one of them was particularly tall. Quite hard work on your own. So here we are. We've got about 25 kilometres, I think, to the end of the Trans Cambrian Way. So I could do with a mist lifting of it. The early morning sunshine's disappeared. It's actually quite wet up here. Still, there's no wind, so it's not too bad. A bit more of Lindore's Way. Still in the mist. Unbelievable views. I think that is the sea in the distance. I think. Certainly not far off. And the sun's out. Woohoo! Here comes the sun. Doo, 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 doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Doo, 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 doo. Alright, need to concentrate. This is quite sketchy down here. I've walked a few bits already coming down. Funnily enough, I've lost a bit of my bravery after going over the bars this morning. I don't like this at all. 10 miles to go. Just had a quick spot of lunch. Some slices of chorizo and an energy bar. Answers for lunch. That descent was definitely beyond my abilities on a packed up bike when travelling on my own. I think if I'd have been with others I may have had to go a bit more of it, but so slippery on those rocks. You could have screwed up really bad. So not worth taking the chance. You have to fight another day. There's the estuary. The end is in sight. Unbelievable. What a journey. Come on, pheasant. Fucking everywhere. There's just landing a bit further down. Well, there we are, end of the Trans Cambrian. Absolutely knackered now. I think I'd massively underestimated how hard that was going to be. Poor old Martha's done really well, but she's taken a bit of a battering. So, Covey Junction's about a mile that way. That's the wrong way for me to go home, so I'm going to head that way now. Trans Cambrian Way done.